Investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board spent the day combing through the wreckage of the plane crash in James City County. The single-engine Cessna landed nose first in the Williamsburg Landing neighborhood just before dinner time yesterday. Police say 54-year-old Joseph Brown IV and 52-year-old Susan Brown, his wife, died in the crash. Brown was an Air Force general and a very experienced pilot. 10 on your side's Lauren Compton spoke to his friends and investigators tonight. And Lauren, what'd you learn?
Well, Ann, I learned that General Brown and his wife lived in D.C. He was a commandant at a very premier military institute there. Friends say General Brown and his wife Susan flew from D.C. to James City County often to visit family. It could be months before FAA and NTSB officials know what caused General Brown's single-engine plane to end up crashed and mangled in this Williamsburg neighborhood. Neighbors tell me General Brown was just miles away from his childhood home when his plane crashed. His father is a well-known physician in James City County, and neighbors say that he and his wife were likely headed to visit his father. General Brown was no stranger to the skies. In his highly decorated career in the Air Force, General Brown flew more than 4,300 hours, including combat time and operations enduring in Iraqi freedom. His most recent post was at a premier military institute.
He was a good man, and he loved to fly. He was a good soldier. It ended way too fast, and I know it's hurting Dr. Brown. He's having a real hard time with it. That's his oldest son.
I talked to several people who live in General Brown's neighborhood. They tell me it's a somber day on Glenwood Drive where Brown grew up.
All the neighbors are upset, you know. Everybody's in lockdown mode.
Many describe him as a good father, hard-working serviceman, dedicated to his career. We reached out to General Brown's family today. They have asked for privacy in this very difficult time. In the newsroom, Lauren Compton, 10 on your side.
And the Air Force released the following statement about the deaths of Major Brown and his wife Sue. They said, quote, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of Joe Brown and his wife Sue. Our thoughts and prayers are with their family, friends, and the members of the National Defense University as they come to terms with the tragedy. Joe and Sue dedicated their lives in service to our nation, and their loss will be felt across our Air Force and joint team." That statement comes from Secretary of the Air Force Michael Donnelly and Air Force Chief of Staff General Mark Welsh.